All right, welcome back to the 80 Star Basketball Channel, the only star basketball channel bringing you apparently a celebrity endorsement. And just a great day yesterday for Star for the 101. I just was too. I did a video for yesterday to show the auctions, and I want to show the results, and both of which I got two out of three correct, and just a really good solid sales, and it just kind of shows. Improved one thing that I had in another video showing that really quality, a PSA 6 is not the exact same, and and no PSA 7, they differ in quality, and people will pay for quality. And I'll show that in a second here. But this was fairly big. I saw this Steve Aoki. He's been a big Jordan. He's at it, but he basically, it looks like he bought a BGS 9 Star 101. And it looks like what he's asking is, what do you consider as MJ's rookie card? So I'm assuming that this is his. And he said, and would you cross this to PSA? So I just thought that this was great. So obviously, the 101 has captured the attention. This 9 is really just insane. So I wonder if he's won a recent auction for this. But just really, really cool stuff. And the fact that Steve Aoki, if I've seen him with his 86 Fleer before, even years ago, and it's just definitely looking that he now has joined the 101 club. So awesome to see. Let's look at these auctions from last night. So the three from Golden. Actually, I covered the bag too. There was a bag from Golden. Kind of concerned about the condition and everything of it. Bags are really, really hard. They're my favorite thing, but bags are, they're not liquid. Because you kind of, if you can't tell the condition, there can easily be things wrong with it, and it's not graded, so they're not as liquid. But they're just, to me, they're the best item, but kind of difficult to sell, and you may not get your value if you have a great bag. Putting it up on the auction houses is kind of a tough call. It's some people can definitely see the quality, but it's hard to tell, so it shies people away from it. And generally, a lot of bag people will buy them, or people, I'll wait. Like personally, I would wait to be in person to purchase, or get it from someone that I know within, like the Facebook group and the groups. But let's check out the two auctions. I was predicting that this went for over 25, and it looked for just about almost 27. This PSA 6 that was just fantastic. I called that kind of the steal of the year. It went in price, and now there was the other PSA 6 that sold for about 22,000. And you see about a 20% discrepancy, almost from 22 to 27. And that's what you have when you get a high quality card. And it's funny to me, a lot of people, they buy the grade, or they talk about the grade. A PSA 6 is now worth the lowest of whatever it just sold for. And it's like, no, that's buyers or people that want to get it, that are downplaying it. Nor does it mean that the next PSA 6 will sell for 27. This was an exceptional copy. But it's possible, that prices rebound after this. I'm definitely I don't see it. I personally don't see this going down anymore. I think we have reached bottom. I said that, and this almost looks like a bounce back up, especially with this. This was the surprise to me, was this BGS 7 going for 24.4. However, this is an exceptionally nice copy of a BGS 7. So you can tell that, just a little bit of white here and there. So I'm kind of looking at this going, wow, this is a really solid card. It's kind of surprising. And, I think this should have been at least a 7.5. But again, that's with my bias of these, even though this is a much thinner than normal, still doesn't bother me too much. But that is pretty thin on the side. Top to bottom are both thin, so this isn't too far off centered. You may just have a little bit right here, but this is also thin up top, so it's kind of like a factory short, but still a great card. So those two were really good, and they kind of were what I was saying. Those were going to sell pretty solid, and it looks like those are good sales. Here's the bad sale. Again, I'm not trying to snowball anyone and just being like, oh, Star, everything's going back up. It's not. Prices are going to do what they do. I think they will. a continual slow trend upwards, and that's what I'm hoping for. But this was just, again, I want to point to this. This went low. Whoever got this definitely got this for a lower price. I think this should have gone higher. And when you combine things like this, it's kind of like a recipe for disaster. Like you have a nice graded, this to me, I'm going to say this might have been one of the best buys this entire year. Obviously, discounting, whatever someone bought in January and February of this year. But to end off the year for as high as this all got in this bag set, like this, I think this is an exceptional piece. Just the 195 specials bag, and this entire set, all in bags, and a 7.5 for 82,000. Granted, 82,000 is no joke, or 83,000. It looks closer to. I think that I thought this would get to 90, and it did not. So this, I think that was just, that means kind of taking out the bags. It would be a low price at the bags at 13,000, all of them, and so that means that this was just bundling it like this. Again, it means that it's probably going to go for a lot cheaper. So both they would have gotten more just having the set by itself and doing the 7.5 by itself, and you combine them, again, you're going to get a much lower price, and that's what happened. But anyway, overall good, for these two single sales, which most people will see and look at. This is good. It shows what I've said earlier. People will pay for quality within the grade. Don't look at the highest sale, and don't look at the lowest sale of like a PSA 6. You have to look at the card. Remember, these cards are so much more condition sensitive, and it matters more. And the market is showing that and reflecting it. So take notice. But anyway, along with, I thought with the Steve Aoki purchase, if that's what he did and bought, I just think that was a really good day yesterday for Star. So you can check out his IG, Aoki's Card House, and just really, really good. Leave a comment because he asked the question, MJ's rookie card, and question mark. So he's not outright saying it is, but obviously pretty strong direction change, or at least now this is what's happening in the hobby, is the recognition. It's starting to get the recognition it deserves for the Star 101 being the true rookie card. So anyway, I thought I was going to see you at the new year, but it looks like now in the next video I will see you at the new year.